Did you get a good sleep last night? Hi, I'm Scarlett Classic, and welcome to Classic Advice, a mental health podcast that is guidance for resilient souls, anchoring calm amid the chaos. What does having a good sleep have to do with your mental health? Well, everything. When you're tired, you're not thinking as clearly. Your temper is a lot shorter, and I could go on and on and on. Making sleep a priority is one of the best things that you can do for your mental health. Because when you are rested, you have so much more patience. Your thoughts are clearer. A lot. Our day is so much better when we are rested. How strict are you with your bedtime? As kids, we have our parents to tell us that, hey, it's bedtime. Put down the device or put down the toy and get ready for bed, go to bed. But as adults, we have to do that to ourselves. And if we aren't strict with our bedtime, before we know it, we're scrolling on social media or whatever it may be, and it's way past our bedtime. And we have to work the next day, and then we get up early and we're tired and we're grumpy, and the next thing we know, we're short with our co-workers, or we're short with our spouse or our kids. And it could be that we know that we're tired, but nighttime rolls around again and we've not even had 5 minutes to ourselves all day. So then we scroll on social media again and the cycle is repeated. How strict are you with your bedtime? I am really strict with my bedtime, especially when I work the next day. The other thing that I have is one of those alarm clocks that's a light. And I really, really like it because I'll set it for 4 o'clock when I get up. And at 10 to 4, the light will slowly come on like a sunrise. And 9 times out of 10, I actually wake up before the music starts playing. And it's a nice, soft, gentle music, not like a meh, meh, like, you know what I mean. It doesn't jar me awake. And that not jarring me awake and having that gentle wake up makes a world of difference for myself. I can't preach enough about those light alarm clocks because I really, really like mine. And being very aware of the time so that when it is time for me to go to bed, I stop everything and I go to bed so that I can get a good night's rest, so that I have the best possible chance of having a better mood because I am rested. Now, multiple different things can play into emotions coming and all of that, but when we are rested, our tolerance for things is so much higher. We all know the little toddler that is throwing a fit in the middle of the grocery store because his mom won't buy him the whatever, grapes. Is he tired? Maybe. And when we lose our temper, or when we don't have a whole lot of patience, it may be due to the fact that we are tired. we also all probably know that screens right before bed are also not the best thing either. Having having a routine that we do right before bed gives our body the signals that, hey, it's time to go to sleep now. I have specific things that I do right before bed that signals to my body that, hey, I'm going to go to sleep. And as someone that used to struggle with insomnia, I have tried many different things in order to make this work. So I do certain things right before bed. And when I'm struggling to sleep, another thing that I do is I'll do a sort of meditation. Now, you can do a guided meditation. There's lots of them on whatever listening app you're on. There's probably a bunch if you just type in guided meditation for sleep, and you can try one of those. But what I do is I'll get into a comfortable position and I'll focus on my breathing. And I'll intentionally do deep breathing for a couple of minutes. And then I'll start at the top of my head, work my way down my body, and I'll focus on relaxing every muscle of my body, starting with my head and going all the way down to my toes. And when I'm done that, then I go back and focus on my breathing. And if thoughts come in, I'll let them come, and then I'll focus back in on my breathing. And then a stray thought will come in, and again, I'll focus back in on my breathing. And that is what mindfulness is, and that's what meditation is. You're not going to stop thoughts from coming in, but you can refocus on the things that you want to focus on. And when I'm trying to sleep, I'll focus on my breathing. And eventually, sleep comes. Being aware that you can't force sleep, but you can ensure that you're not drinking caffeine late in the day. You can turn off your phone and do something that is not screen related right before bed. You can make these routines to prioritize your sleep and lower your stress in the day because you're rested, and you can give your body the gift of proper rest. And that will have really positive effects for your mental health. Setting yourself up for success by giving your body a really good night's rest. What are you going to do tonight to prioritize your sleep? Thank you for tuning in to Classic Advice, guidance for resilient souls. May you stay anchored in what steadies you, rise resilient through what challenges you, and carry calm into whatever comes next. Take care. Love ya. Bye.